Coming up next, a UFC flyweight division matchup. All right, so an interesting stylistic clash in front of this young fighter here tonight. You gotta think he's trying to figure out how best to get this fight to the ground and use his ability to pass. This guy cuts the guard with the best of them. Great technique, but also a plus athlete. And he's not afraid to lean on that athleticism and do some unorthodox things to better position himself on the ground.
This guy has some of the best throws I have ever seen in all my years of commentating. His timing, his delivery, and the power in which he delivers these techniques is beautiful to watch.
So here's the former UFC flyweight title challenger Wilson Hayes fighting out of Alliance MMA there in Southern California. Eric Del Fierro in his corner as usual. He's learned a lot from Dominic Cruz, and we've seen him incorporate some of those things into his striking game over the last several fights. This is a serious force at 125 pounds, Joe.
This guy has world-class takedown defense. He is incredibly difficult to take down, and once you do get him down, he gets back to his feet very swiftly.
And now our tail of the tape for this flyweight tilt. So more than 15 years, the gap in age between these two fighters. Some differences in height and reach. We send it inside the octagon, we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 15 wins, 6 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Doha, Qatar, El Diablo. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 34 wins, 14 losses. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of San Diego, California, USA, Wilson Hayes. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
Here we go. All right, ready to go for round 1, and this young man's popularity absolutely soared on the strength of what he did his last time out. It was a win by flush knockout, kept his winning streak intact with style points, and now the challenges get decidedly more tougher. We'll see if he can keep the momentum going in what is unquestionably the biggest spot of his UFC career. Nice inside leg kick there. All right, the first round is underway here. You gotta watch out for this fighter's powerful overhand punches can do damage from both sides. And even when fighters know what's coming, oftentimes they are unable to stop it.
Huge uppercut misses.
Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Hayes.
Good defense there.
Oh, nice punch there by Hayes. Back to the single. Both fighters get up now.
Oh, he missed that kick.
And he switches his stance yet again. Joe, huge block there. The defense is holding up.
Nice.
Whoa!
Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming?
He's got him hurt here.
Oh, that head kick landed.
Oh, another head kick lands, Joe. That's even hard to watch. And defensively, he's got to start blocking these, getting the guard up, or he could be looking up here at the lights in the not-too-distant future. We march on, 3 minutes to go. That chin.
He's orthodox now.
Nice defense there, huge block. Well, he left his body wide open there for that hook shot, Joe, and he paid for it. He is leaning in. I know he's got the guard high, but that means the body is exposed, and the opposition took full advantage there.
Oh!
Ace gets the takedown. Now let's see if he chooses to pass here, Joe. Just over 2 minutes, round one. And dizzy as he looks to improve position here. Trying for a submission here.
He's got the arm secured. That's a deep choke. Now he's fully got the triangle locked in. He got it, he got it. Nicely done. Got caught in the choke, didn't want to tap, and went to sleep.
Well, you've got to admire the toughness, right, to not tap out. Ultimately, he chooses to go to sleep, but offensively, near-perfect execution on that submission. Beautiful transitions, clearly loose with his hips, and everything he did on the ground was near-perfect technique as he ultimately gets the submission win tonight.
Let's see it one more time. Got the arm in deep under the neck, locked in tight, and it's over before they even get a chance to tap. Let's see it one more time.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 17 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, Wilson Hayes.
Well, the celebration is on in the corner after the big submission win here tonight. He told us during fight week that he needed to prioritize a finish here. Decisions were not going to be enough to take his career where he wants to take it, and expeditiously. So, gets the submission tonight. Now the celebration is on. There got to be few things in all of pro sports as satisfying than to be able to celebrate a UFC win with your coaches and training partners. And thankfully for this young man, now that is all that is left to do.
go. Good work.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC flyweight division matchup. So as this guy makes the walk here tonight, let's talk about the kicking technique. It is just outstanding. He doesn't telegraph anything. He gets his foot to the target blindingly fast. Shades of Edson Barboza, the foot off the canvas to the target as quick as anyone you'll ever see. Guys don't even see it coming. His opponent's certainly weary of those lightning fast kicks coming into the octagon tonight.
This guy has an incredible ability to control fighters. It's extremely frustrating for the man on the bottom, but once he gets the fight to the ground, oftentimes that is where the fight will remain.
So here he is, the assassin baby, Brandon Moreno, very much a young man and very much a flyweight title contender, an outstanding jiu-jitsu fighter, submitted Louis Smolka as the biggest underdog on the fight card in his UFC debut back in 2016, and then followed that up with a win over Ryan Benoit to immediately vault into contention. Brazilian jiu-jitsu purple belt has got some pop in his hands as well. We'll see if Brandon Moreno can take his career to the next level with a win here tonight.
This guy has some of the best throws we have ever seen inside the octagon. The speed of his execution and the technique that he uses in the delivery are truly world class.
And now our tail of the tape for this flyweight tilt. More than 5 years apart, with the same height and a similar reach. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting at the blue corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 15 wins, 7 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Doha, Qatar, El Diablo. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the right corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 6 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Brandon, the Assassin Baby Moreno! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, third man in the octagon for this one.
You ready? Let's go, come on!
Straight right hand now, just misses. Oh, great combination. Big left hand there inside.
Nice head kick.
Big right hand lands.
Body kick, look at that.
Timely defense there. Huge block for
Big
him.
punches. He's got good accuracy on that jab.
Changes his stance. You'll see a lot of this from this fighter. Back to orthodox.
Caught him with a punch. Tries some serious power in that kick, but misses. Oh!
Lands a big right hand early.
Boom! Shin to the dome. Oh, very nice.
Oh, he moved right into the kick there. A kick to the head lands, and he's shown a susceptibility to that in fights prior. You can't lean into those power shots. Let's see if he can circle out and make the adjustments here. Try to establish that jab.
Those punches are very hard.
Nice 1-2 there. Wow! Oh! Huge right hand! Back to the feet.
This could be it. Oh, head kick.
There's the jab. There's another one. So the double jab is there by Brandon Moreno. Oh, man alive. Another head kick lands. And defensively, Joe, his approach here is leaving a lot to be desired. He better raise that guard. If not, one more lands flush, and he could get knocked out. Head kick there, blocked by the Assassin Baby, Brandon Moreno. How about that shin?
Big kick, but miss. And he's checking every single one of those.
Oh, head kick. Nice defense there, huge block.
Even when you block those still stun you. Misses a huge hook to the head. He's doing a great job of blocking things here.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by the Assassin Baby, Brandon Moreno. Straight. Going to the body there with the right kick.
High kick! He hurt him! Oh, look at that! Oh, and he eats a shot. Nice leg kick. Caught that one on the forearm.
Left punch followed by a right. Nice 1-2 there by Brandon Moreno.
Wow! Whoa! This could be it right here.
The left hook hits home.
Whoa!
Man has his chin been tested early. Big body shot.
To the body.
Oh!
He's out. Oh, he tagged him. That's it. He's out. He's out. Wow. Big roundhouse kick KO for the victory.
Indeed, Joe, that was a tremendous kick to end the fight tonight. Caught the opponent flush with full force and extension. And frankly, there was no chance after that. The fight was over as soon as that one made contact. Certainly one for the highlight reel here tonight.
Let's take a look at that again. And here we see it one more time. Look at the timing in this shot. Boom.
Well, what a moment for him here tonight. A huge knockout on one of the sport's biggest stages. That is one they'll be talking about for some time. All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 7 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, El Diablo!
So there's the man of the moment, just the way he drew it up here tonight as he gets his hand raised and does so emphatically by way of the KO. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way at the end of the night. I'm not sure. Still a few fights to go. But at the very least, you can be sure his next fight will be a big one, and he will celebrate deep into the night with his teammates, his coaches, and his friends after this monumental victory here under the bright lights tonight. All right, coming up next, it's a UFC flyweight division matchup. Well, no doubt this young man is preparing to unleash some devastating kicks on his opponent tonight. You talk about guys like Thiago Alves, Jose Aldo Jr., the kicks on this young man, absolutely powerful. He can do major damage, too, just by landing a couple of them. You've seen fights of his where he lands one kick to the body or one to that lead leg, and you get an immediate welter bruise. Really as powerful a kicker as we've seen in the UFC in some time.
Apparently he worked tremendously hard on cardio for this camp.
Well, he was born in 1991, so Louis Smolka still on the right side of 30 and very much has championship aspirations, Joe, at 125 pounds. This is a finisher, not a lot of glaring weaknesses. Another big spot for the Hawaiian Louis Smolka here tonight.
This guy has excellent footwork. He's very difficult to catch inside the octagon. He closes the distance well, and he's always in a position to attack and defend.
And now our tail of the tape for this flyweight tilt. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with similar height and reach. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 7 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Doha, Qatar, El Diablo. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 23 wins, 9 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting at a Kapolei, Hawaii, Louis Doles Samurai Smolka. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
So Dan Mergliata shares the cage.
You ready? You ready?
Well, what a venue this is for MMA. We are underway right here at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario. All right, ready to go for round 1, and it's hard not to hook him back to his last appearance. A huge knockout victory for him that set up this particular showcase here tonight. Can he keep the momentum going, work his way towards that top 10, and register another knockout? His fan base is swelling. He is more popular than ever after a big knockout win his last time out. Kick lands for him there.
Oh, beautiful kick there.
Goes in and secures the takedown.
And he's back up to his feet. Nicely done.
Oh, he moved right into the kick there. A kick to the head lands, and he's shown a susceptibility to that in fights.
Oh, he nailed him.
Oh, huge right hand.
Oh, big knee.
Man has his chin been tested early.
Complete total domination. Beautiful KO for the victory early in the first.
Yeah, we're just getting going, and now the fight's over, but excellent striking technique to land that shot and ultimately finish the fight here in the first. You've heard us say it before, but sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly did here tonight.
Great angle here. Crank right on the jaw.
And there he is after the huge knockout turned in tonight. Near perfect execution and one of the bigger highlights of his UFC career. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Stop to this contest at 1 minute of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, El Diablo.
So there he is, the man of the moment. Certainly maximized the showcase here tonight, Joe. He gets a big win by way of the knockout. Certainly kept the judges out of it here tonight. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way, but there will be no wiping the smile off of his face tonight. He will party deep into the night with his friends, his family. A huge knockout turned in by that man here tonight, and he has set himself up for a huge fight now moving forward inside the octagon. right, coming up next, it's a UFC flyweight division matchup. Well, if you choose to stand on a napkin in the center of the octagon and stand and trade with this young man, you're playing with fire. Frightening knockout power. Go look at the highlight reel. As good a reel as anybody in the sport. You can be sure he'll be looking to find a home for those heavy hands early and often. You do not want to get in a slugfest with this young contender. I can assure you of that.
This guy is very well-rounded. He literally has no weaknesses in his game. He is technical in all areas of mixed martial arts.
So here he is, the 2008 Olympic gold medalist in freestyle wrestling, Henry Cejudo. Still a developing fighter in a lot of respects. We've seen him make great strides when it comes to his hands since moving his training camp to Northern California. It's been a boxing-heavy attack in the UFC thus far. We will see what Henry Cejudo can do here tonight, Joe.
What he wants to do here is close the distance, bring this fight to the ground where he should have an advantage, utilize his ground and pound and his submission skills.
Our tale of the tape for this flyweight fight. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age. Some differences in height and reach as well. Now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, the referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Lavin. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 17 wins, 7 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Doha, Qatar, El Diablo. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Greco-Roman wrestler, holding a professional record of 27 wins, 16 losses. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona, Henry the Messenger Cejudo!
Okay, guys, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
This has been one of the most highly anticipated matchups for a long time. And ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in, because it's about to go down right now.
Here we go. All right, round 1 is underway, and there is Henry Cejudo. All of his knockout wins have come in round 1, so that certainly bears... We might get a stoppage here soon.
He has taken some brutal ground and pound here. Oh, he's out. It's over. Beautiful knockout here early in the first.
Yeah, Joe, that was the perfect shot right there. We didn't even get a feeling out process here tonight, and we say it all the time. Sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly had a huge impact here tonight as he gets the win by first round KO.
Caught him right there, had him in all sorts of trouble. Check it out here. And he's out.
And there he is after a massive knockout here tonight. Near perfect execution and a seminal moment for him here in the Octagon tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavin has called a stop to this contest at 18 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, El Diablo.
So there he is, the man of the moment. Certainly maximized the showcase here tonight, Joey. Gets a big win by way of the knockout. Certainly kept the judges out of it here tonight. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way, but there will be no wiping the smile off of his face tonight. He will party deep into the night with his friends, his family. A huge knockout turned in by that man here tonight, and he has set himself up for a huge fight now moving forward inside the octagon.
Hey everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and here's what you need to know for your UFC Minute. It's an old fight game adage that fans love nothing more than a knockout. If that's the case, then they will love this flyweight banger, who was celebrated today for delivering the most knockouts in UFC history. A record achieved thanks to his devastating prowess in the octagon with his fists, feet, elbows, and knees. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.